invite you to turn your attention to Town Square.
It's a small world.
For the lighting of our beautiful Christmas tree.
We're wishing for peace on earth.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Peace on earth. Hello everyone and welcome to Walt Disney Wednesday, where every Wednesday we talk about Disney. Now, if there's one thing I can say about the holidays is that I love the holidays because it's a time to see, the Christmas Fantasy Parade, the fireworks, the snowfall, and to just enjoy the company of your family and friends as you celebrate the holiday season. But there's one thing in particular that not many people really know is there, but everyone kind of knows that it's there. It's actually this area behind me. That is the home of the Candlelight Processional every single year.
So what exactly is the Candlelight Processional? Where did it get its start? Well, it all started in Disneyland's first year of operation. The Christmas Festival, as it was called, began with just 12 Dickens carolers under the direction of Dr. Charles C. Hurt of USC, performing daily around the park along with visiting choir groups. It became so big it was then rechristened to the Christmas Bowl. And the next year, with the same director, Disneyland brought 8 visiting choir groups and had them sing on the train station steps, and a grand treat if you ask me, performed alongside the Disneyland Band. Now in 1957, the choirs got the opportunity to sing in the Central Plaza, but unfortunately, due to larger crowds, had to stand around the Disneyland Band and perform. After the great success of the past 2 years, management felt that something even larger needed to be created in order to handle all these different people wanting to see this great event for the holiday season. So, on December 20th in 1958, the first ever Candlelight Processional was born. This first incarnation was set amongst Sleeping Beauty Castle with singers from 16 different choirs to perform a full concert. And 2 years later, famous actor Dennis Morgan was invited to recite portions of the biblical Christmas story in between each piece. This tradition still continues to this day, featuring some very famous people such as John Wayne, Olympia Dukakis, Dennis Haysbert, Lana Parrilla, and even Edward James Olmos. There is one particular part of the concert that is pretty unique to this particular event, and that is the Living Tree, which incorporated members of the Western High School a cappella choir, and they actually held that spot until 1981 when their director retired. The next year, this is actually an honored spot to be given because it's given to cast members of the Disney Choir. And over the years, the legacy of this great tradition continues to amaze thousands of people who flock to Disneyland in order to see the spectacle.
But what I really like about this whole thing is that you do get the choir that starts down Main Street, walks all the way down, sings their way through, and just brings everyone together, as well as the lighting and the trumpeteers that are on the top of that. I mean, it's like one of the coolest things. I have seen the show before, and it is very fun. It's something that I will do every so often, depending on who the narrator is. I think that's kind of where it makes it super important, is if you go to see it, you gotta know who the narrator is, and if you really want to go see it, that here. This year's narrator was kind of a surprise because no one actually knew what it was, because they usually announce it pretty soon before the whole event, and they kept it so hush, it was not a joke. But this year was the one, the only Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth. And let me tell you, the entire internet went crazy. So overall, why do I think the Candlelight is so important here at the Disneyland Resort? Just the grandeur of the 2 nights happening here is something that's really, really special. Now, let me tell you, it takes like at least 2 to 3 days for them to set it up. But let me tell you, it is the shortest teardown I've ever seen in my entire life. The event finished on Sunday, and today, when I'm filming this is Monday, and there's just only a couple things left up. So, I mean, what can you do? But, of course, it's the time of holidays, so I'm going to go enjoy myself a little bit of Small World Holiday and Haunted Mansion Holiday. So let me know in the comments down below. Have you seen the Candlelight Processional before? Who was your narrator? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Walt Disney Wednesday. If you liked the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe down below. If you do like any of the videos that I made, please feel free to visit those videos down there. And all my social media links will be located in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, my name is Forrest, and remember, Pink Cake. Peace.